Alright, restarting the tier list. Let's... So before we started, there's been a couple episodes in which some stuff has happened. So we are going to have some movement. Now, Blackbeard, I don't think I'm still going to put him... I think I'm still not going to put him in most powerful. Because he is really strong, admittedly. But I think an Emperor should be able to beat Bo Hancock, who's definitely proven herself to be more than just a warlord. She is very strong. Um, her stone ability, like if this was a Devil Fruit tier list, bro, this would be just insanely top tier. But it's not. It's Boa Hancock, and it's the overall strength of the character. Any character that actually knows what they're doing. Anybody here, some people here really, they're not gonna get beaten by her with that ability. At least turn to stone. Power capability. She seems quite fast. She was able to just um move Kobe out of the way. Is he here? I don't think he's here. But that doesn't really matter. Um so I'm going to probably should I move her here? We still don't know much about her. She can use Kong. Okay, so she can use Kong. Um she seems quite fast too. So I think we'll probably put her here. I do think that she has the capability to beat certain characters. Could she beat Big Mom by herself? No. But it took these two to beat Big Mom by themselves. To beat Big Mom. They couldn't do it themselves. Could Katakuri do it by himself? Obviously not, because, well, I mean, I don't know. You can answer that yourself. Um, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put Boa here. I think I don't think Green Bull could beat Big Mom. Likely. I think maybe. You never know. I don't. Green Bull is like maybe if it was awakened, I don't. His a devil fruit, but like I don't think so. Beckman, who knows? We don't know much about him. He probably is like most powerful character in the dang show. We don't know. Okay, Marco. Marco should definitely be. Okay, here's a weird thing. I'm gonna put him. He never fought against Green Bull, so from what I know, Marco can't use Conqueror's Haki. Let's see. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Marco Polo. No, does not see. Shoku. Could he see? He does seem to have pretty good Kenbun Shogo Haki. No, Kenbun Shoku Haki. But he does have good um um armament Haki. Shoko Haki. So yeah. Um hmm, let's see. I will say I'm gonna keep him here because he just hasn't shown this insane levels of destruction that any of these characters do, or any sort of ridiculousness. Like Kizaru is literally insanely fast. Okay, so that he has that. Kuzan has the most crazy crowd control ever. Akainu is just got 5,000. No, no, no. 420% attack bonus against pirates. Big Mom can blow everything up. And is an emperor, so like, yeah. Blackbeard's an emperor, has two devil fruits, and one of them is actually both of them are broken, yeah. And then Guard Prime, Fiscal Burr. Marco has healing and a lot of stamina. He doesn't have anything that seems to be particularly deadly, I guess you could say. So that's why I'm gonna put him. I still put him above Green Bull because I don't think Green Bull is all that crazy. So yeah. All right, Mihawk. This is where it gets good. Okay, Mihawk. I think just from the title alone, you can put him in here, okay? Because what is just swordsmen in this show are overpowered because he doesn't have a devil fruit. He would obliterate Blackbeard. I'll just say that. Um, most certainly, most likely, I won't say most certainly, but he wouldn't have that part of a time beating Blackbeard. Um, he would probably destroy Luffy. I hate all the Luffy fans. I'm sorry. But he's literally like Luffy's biggest weakness. Okay, probably not Kaido. I mean, he could definitely like destroy Kaido, probably, maybe too. Like, remember Oden almost beat Kaido if it wasn't for the old evil villain, Switcheroo. But most powerful swordsman. Okay, strongest swordsman. Everybody knows that. Him versus Oden would be interesting. Like, oh, bro, Oden's next. Okay, this is interesting. So, I'm not gonna put Oden in the top tier because he's kind of an idiot. Not really. I mean, like, he did get fooled, which is, a kind of good thing. Like, oh, he was a good person and he got sad in his heart. But like, I don't know. It's just something about Oden. Like, do I think he would be able to? Like, you gotta remember this. He couldn't beat Roger. He couldn't beat Whitebeard. Like, it really feels like these guys, he isn't on the same level as them. Remember also that even though they try to make it as similar seemingly as possible, Kaido wasn't at his strongest still, it seems. He was more stronger when he fought Luffy as opposed to when he fought Odin, I think. A good way of showing that is what was Luffy and Kaido's final attack? It was Gear 5 Luffy's fist versus Kaido's dragon superheated form or something. I don't know. So I'm not gonna put I'm not gonna put Oden in this tier because these guys are built different. Okay, Mihawk is weird also because we don't know if he can use Conqueror's Haki. Now I will say very quickly. Okay, so it doesn't mention if he has Conqueror's Haki. Okay, it's. But here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Back to the tier list. He has some of the best Ken Bushoku Haki and Bushoku Haki. He honestly has like top 3 of both, bro. That is insane. Like Garp probably has the strongest armament Haki. Um, I don't know. Oh yeah, Shanks probably has the strongest observation Haki, but this guy has like elite of both. Not on the insane level. Like it's not 10,000 like Shanks and Garp are at their respective hotkeys, but he's like 9,000, 9,500 at both of those, if you were to quantify it some sort of way. So that's why we're putting Mihawk there. And he probably does have Conqueror's Haki, okay? He probably does. Also, when he uses a name move for the first time, he's the like whole earth is gonna get cut in half. Odin. I think Odin probably goes. He probably might be able to beat. Could he beat Old Garb? I think so. Could he beat Kizaru? I think Kizaru. It really depends on Kizaru's mood, bro. He's literally like the weakest or the most powerful. Well, not weakest, of course, but if Kizaru's serious, he could obliterate Odin. But assuming he's at like he's just casually fighting him, I would guess that Odin could probably beat him. Kuzan is very serious and meticulous. I don't think. Well, he's not really that meticulous, but like he will. He's more serious than Kizaru. So I'm gonna maybe I'll place him here. The weird thing is like I feel like could he beat Big Mom and Blackbeard? Maybe Big Mom. I do think that he could probably beat Big Mom. Maybe not like at her last stage of capabilities, because she was really strong then. Blackbeard, he definitely could be Blackbeard because of swordsman versus that person. But you also gotta remember this. Well, no, because he lost to Whitebeard because I was thinking like Blackbeard and Whitebeard are kind of like similar, but no, not really, because Whitebeard actually fought with a weapon like a swordsman and actually used Conqueror's Haki really well. So I'm gonna put, because he's kind of an idiot and because he's kind of plain with his capability. Like, does he have like where would you say his Kenbun Shokuhaki is? Like, I think his Kenbun Shokuhaki is kind of mid, could argue. So, see, it like barely mentions it. Like, this was really good. His Kenbun Shokuhaki or his Bushokuhaki, Buso Shuko. Bro, why is this gotta get harder? Buso Shoku, Kenbun So Shuko. Bro, I'm not switching between Japanese and English. If I'm gonna speak Japanese, I'm gonna speak Japanese. But I don't know how to speak Japanese. So I'm not gonna speak Japanese. It's armament hockey. Odin. The weird thing is, like, where do you put Akainu in all of this? Or like, how do you say that he beats Akainu but not Big Mom? Because I think Akainu probably could beat Big Mom. Like, this is close. Like, Akainu probably couldn't beat Blackbeard because of his Devil Fruit, but like, I'm gonna put Odin right here because I do think that he could beat him. It's the difference. Like, you know how it is. You know how it is. Some some characters can beat certain. It's matchup dependent. It really is. All right, really prime and really old. All right, really in his old. Okay, so this is important because of the new episodes. We have to remember that Haki is something I believe. Okay, I'm 99% sure, but not 100%. That Haki does not get weaker as time goes on, but his body has. So he mentioned that he wouldn't be able to beat Blackbeard in a one-on-one battle. Because Blackbeard is pretty strong. He couldn't beat Kizaru in battle. I think that's more of a better stat line, I guess you could say, or place. Like, I guess like if he was like really smart and Kizaru was really high on that stuff, probably really could win. But like, I feel like if Kizaru is serious, he probably could beat Rayleigh. You gotta remember that he's old. But I don't know. Rayleigh definitely seems like the guy to get have some tricks up his sleeve. So I do think he probably could beat Kizaru. Um. So yeah. Remember, this is old Rayleigh. We still got Prime Rayleigh to go. Prime Rayleigh was very very strong. I think he definitely could be in. I think he should be in this tier because he was probably the strongest, one of the strongest. So like Beckman probably is. I'm gonna guess. Okay, Beckman is around Rayleigh. Like, can Beckman use? I never looked up if Beckman can use. But Beckman, Beckman. I don't think it mentions hockey. Um, I don't know. That's cool. I didn't even. When did this happen? Oh, oh no. So that's non-canons, but like, it makes sense. um, I don't know. Like, Beckman, this is like because if we're going full on speculation, Beckman goes in this tier. If we are not speculating, okay, and we're guessing from what only from what we have seen him do, he probably still is right here because he held up Kizaru, okay? Remember that Shanks is insane, and his crew is known to be insane. You gotta remember this is basically equivalent to Zoro in, you know, other capabilities. Like, um, but Shanks's crew, because I don't think he has a devil fruit, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a devil fruit. Because I don't know anything about him, so. Alright, Prime Rayleigh. Prime Rayleigh is probably right here. Now, you cannot debate he is the most powerful character because he was a second in command, didn't have his own crew. That'd be very silly. He wasn't, okay? Could he beat Prime Garp? Now that is interesting. We know that Rayleigh was able to use Ryuo. Garp has some of the most powerful uh, armament hockey. So, like, it's a really big question. It's a really big question. He has... Really? Wait, when was this? Is this non-canon? I am very confused. Anyways, but yeah, okay, so he has just he's really strong. I'm not gonna get into what these talk about in the manga. I don't really want to know. I just know that he has just absolutely insane hockey. Um, like he's just insane, bro. So there you go. Like Kenbun Shaku, Bushaku. I'm just reading it a little bit, but yeah. Garp was insane. Rayleigh in his prime did have like insane um armament hockey. He was pretty easily able to toy with Marco as seen in like the little fight that they had in Odin's little arc. Or like story. But I don't think like Garp was a different animal. He is probably the best non Devil Fruit, not like to be honest, he's like the only character of this sort, but the only non Devil Fruit and non swordsman capability. Like he has no weapon and he has no Devil Fruit. All of these characters have Devil Fruits or they are swordsmen. These guys, probably these guys, probably these guys, but he's that's insane. Like he probably is the most powerful. Like, could you maybe debate it? No, probably not. Um, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. What? Whoops, tutor. Okay, but yeah, okay. Rob Lucci. Okay, okay. I'm just going to say it. I don't know if you care about it. It's very basic. It doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure Rob Lucci shows up in Egghead in some sort of way, and we're gonna see something in Egghead about him. The point is, but that's not the point. Honestly, I shouldn't even said that. He is a very odd character. Right now, I'm going to speculate he's going to be probably around here. Maybe around here or here. Like all these characters are really strong. Like we just don't know anything about. Like we don't know anything about Lucky Roo, bro. But he's like insane. So like I don't. Doflamingo got scared of like almost anybody affiliated with the network. Like, bro, I bet you like flipping Josie probably could have beaten Doflamingo. I don't know why all these characters acting like they could have beat him. Anyways, I'm gonna put him right here, just because. Um, I think that's where he probably goes. I'm literally not even gonna put effort. The Gucci man is Gucci, right there. All right, Goldie Roger. Now, Once again, the title puts him in this tier. Here's the problem, okay? The King of the Pirates doesn't equal strongest man. We're gonna get to that later. But the point is that Goldie Roger, I don't think was ever the strongest character in One Piece. I really don't. He obliterated Odin. Okay, Odin didn't have a chance. Um, he has super strong Conqueror's Haki, super strong armament Haki. You know, he is a swordsman. Of course, all the most powerful characters are swordsmen. You might be getting that by now. So I'm going to put him like. Here's the thing: is like, okay, I think this is probably gonna be left up to the viewer to sort this. But like all of these, okay, I'm going to sort the way I think. But just know that all of these characters are up to your opinion. There's no objective way of sorting these characters. Maybe there's a little bit of objectiveness with this, but there's no objectiveness with this. It is subject to your opinion, 100%, because all of these characters have a case. Okay, insane everything. Okay, um, what's it called? Gear 5. I forgot what the word is called. We'll get back to that. Strongest swordsman in the world. King of the pirates. They all have their case. I forgot. Was it? It's Toon Force. Toon Force, yeah. Okay, Ryuma is weird. I forgot. I really did forget. Oh my gosh, what am I think I blanked out in terms of how strong he is, but I'm gonna put him here because he is known to be one of the most powerful characters in the entire show in general, like ever. Because the thing is, he does exist, I believe, before all these characters. Really, he was really old, like flipping Brook old. But okay, Sabo is next. Sabo is number 2 of the revolutionaries. Where do I put him, man? I think he's probably around the level of an admiral. Okay. Now, okay, I think we gotta fix this. Fujitora could have been Doflamingo. He could have been Doflamingo. Let's just face it, he could have been Doflamingo. Dressrosa is a really weird arc. Year 4 was hype, but everything else didn't make sense. Um, let's move Fujitora for a moment. I think Fujitora is closer to probably around here. Maybe. I think that's valid. I think that's valid. You can't even see her. Um, he can't get the neuron activated. Green Bull. Okay, so oh wait, no, not Green Bull. Sabo. Could he be in this tier? I don't think so. Somewhat similarly to wait, is he in here? I don't think he's in here. No, the wee ha 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 guy is not here. So Sabo is a really cool character. Ace is Fire Fruit, Dragon Claw, whatever, Haki. Does he have Conk? Okay, let's see. Does he have Conk? I do not think he does. But he might. He also is able to break into Muddy Joyce. Muddy Hoist. Wait, what? Where's his dang Haki? Did I click on this Haki or did I click on something else? Okay, so he doesn't seem to have Conqueror's Haki. So, that's one thing. He also does have pretty strong armament Haki. So I think he was able to go against Fujitora pretty evenly. Um, he does seem to have much stronger defensive capabilities than offensive capabilities. He also seems really good at sabotage and, you know, revolutionary things. But in an actual fight, I think he's probably around here or here. Like, but could he be Katakuri though? Okay, okay, okay. That's hard. Katakuri is the man. Katakuri is literally just the standard for strong characters. He is the gatekeeper. Uh, I think Katakuri is gonna be above him. I'm sorry, but he has Conk. He has Conk. He has Future Sight. He has really good use of his Devil Fruit. He's probably gonna get stronger only. Like, yeah, he's gonna be really good. Okay, Sanji. All right, Sanji, I think is kind of a weird character. He beat Queen. Wait, what? Where did I put this guy? I think. Okay, actually, we need to move Crocodile. I just clicked on it. Okay, so we gotta move Crocodile. Based off of what we see, okay, no, he's not going to be on the same level of Mihawk. It's obvious. I think he'll probably be around here. Like, I think I kind of need to see more from him to make a solid opinion. This is not a good opinion at all. I'd say he's probably around here. An admiral of good capability probably could beat him. Like, I don't think he could beat, you know, these guys. He couldn't beat these guys. He couldn't beat these guys. Beckman probably could waste him. I don't know. I really don't. I think I'm gonna leave him there though. Alright, Sanji. Number three. Or no, number four actually, the Straw Hat crew. I am very slow right now. Sanji is pretty strong. Do I think he goes in this tier? No, he does not. Because he doesn't have Conk. He doesn't have a broken devil fruit. He is the only other character probably in the entire show that I can think of that fights with nothing but his body. And now it's his legs. Maybe he'll be like Garp. Who knows? But he doesn't. His best capability is his cooking, which puts him at the top. I mean, I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna put him. Could I put him there? Like Lucky Roo probably like goes toe to toe with him. I guess. I don't know. Um, his best capability in reality is his observation hockey. His body is really strong. He also has pretty good or armament hockey. He has his like really strong. Ugh. He has his really strong. Like fire. Bro, he's like such a weird character, honestly. Like, can he just not? Can't he just be like a normal character, man? What happened to like the whole abilities and powers? Ifrit Jambe is like, I don't know. Ifrit Jambe. Yeah, it's just yeah. So yeah. Um. So he was able to beat Queen. I think Queen's only capability was literally being durable. Um, very durable, albeit okay, very durable. But yeah, Sanji, man, Doflamingo really is sad down here. Could he be higher? I would say that Jinbei and Sanji are close. I'm gonna give him the nod just because he beat a stronger character instead of that cat guy weirdo thingy. He didn't break his fingers though, so like, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of Doflamingo, I think needs maybe a boost. Lucky Roo honestly feels like a character. I think I'm probably gonna put Lucky Roo in the front tier. I think there's just no reason for him to be like we haven't seen anything from him. Like we've seen a little bit with Beckman, just enough to put him in a tier, but we've literally seen nothing from him. We just know that he's probably pretty strong around Sanji's level, or a little bit higher, a little bit lower. More likely a little higher. Doflamingo, nah man, he's there. Like I think honestly all these characters could beat him. Sengoku, old. Was able to do some damage against Blackbeard. I think he eventually got shut out by his ability. Um, I don't know. He's not really known for much. He was pretty strong though. I don't really know much about him. Let's see. Sengoku. Who does he beat? Who does he beat? He probably like. He literally can't do anything at this point. He's got a good double foot though. I'm gonna put him like right here. Like I hate to say it, but could he even really be king or queen? Like he sure did seem a little bit stronger during Marineford, but like I have to think about this, man. He seems a lot better, like more capable with his intelligence and his like tactical planning and everything, rather than his actual fighting capabilities. At least at this point, and at this point during the arc. So I'm gonna put him right here because he's old. Okay, Sengoku in his prime. It's kind of a different story. I'd say, like, I can imagine him being around here. I just don't know much about him. Like, do I even put him in this tier? Like, what was he like in this tier? Probably doesn't have Conqueror's Hockey. Um, Eminy's. Like, did they even mention his hockey? He hasn't shown these hockeys. So, like, wait, what? Really? He is also one of the very few. Where is this shown? What? Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. If he's at the very least able to do some pretty good stuff. So. Yeah, I think I'd give him the nod. I'd probably put him. Where did I put him? Oh my gosh, where is he? I'm blind. I'm blind. Oh, here it is. Um. Yeah, in his prime, he probably could have beat Marco. I think he probably could beat Garth. And really, when they're old, they're kind of rivals. So I'm gonna put him right here. I don't think he could probably beat these characters. I mean, he does have Conk, but almost all of these characters have Conk besides the Admirals. Like, Kizaru, Kainu. I thought that, like, Admirals weren't capable of using. Yeah, he can't use it. Okay, what? Okay, I'm not even gonna try anything. I don't think so. Alright, Shanks. Alright, Shanks automatically top tier. Insane Conquerors hockey. Just insane Conquerors hockey. Probably can infuse his Conquerors hockey. I'm pretty sure he can. That episode against Green Bull kind of showed it. He pulled out a sword and then the Conquerors hockey came out. That's kind of obvious way of showing fusion of Conquerors hockey into a weapon. Um, I don't know much about his armament hockey, but like just his Conquerors hockey being like the strongest in current is insane. He also probably has the best observation hockey in the whole show because his future sight is absolutely outrageous. It's this. Oh my gosh, I don't care. But yeah, this it's pretty plainly. I'm not even gonna sort this until the end. But Shiryu, okay, Shiryu is really interesting. This is speculation. I think he's probably going to be at the bottom of this tier. He was, I think, the jail warden or the vice jail warden of Impel Down, which is pretty good. Okay. Um, he was pretty strong. He is a swordsman. He might have a devil fruit now. I can't remember. Wait, does he? I think he has. Does he have the invisibility devil fruit? But he also has like such a cool name. Isn't it like the rain or something? Shiryu of the rain. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Um, yeah, he does have a devil fruit. Yeah, he can turn invisible. So that's pretty cool. Hockey. Basic armament hockey is kind of weird. I do think he probably has other stuff. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. We're gonna put Shiryu. We're not gonna put him in this tier. We're gonna drop him a lot actually. We're probably gonna put him here. Kind of in the clump with Crocodile of and Lucci of not knowing how strong they are right now. Okay, Smoothie's really weird. Okay, she's supposed to be around the capability of Katakuri, but we literally don't know anything. Her Devil Fruit is literally just for like weaklings, I guess. Honestly, it's kind of weird. It's honestly really weird. How tall is she? Wow, a massive 15.3 feet. Not 0.3 feet, 15 feet 3 inches. Yeah. Let's see the hockey. Hockey is very okay. So no conquers. At the very least, we know that she doesn't have conquers. She's a swordsman with quotation marks. She might. I have the feeling she is going to be like King. I have a very big feeling she's going to be like King. I'm gonna put King. I'm gonna put Smoothie right here because I don't know anything about her. Her Devil Fruit seems more lewd than honestly an actual capability, actual thing. Well, I'm actually no. Now that I think about it, she is able to like shoot stuff. Like yeah. Um. So I guess she's pretty smart too. She's decently smart, but that's not really important. Yes, this is like more actual fighting. This is not really taking into consideration smarts and other stuff. This is a really weird devil fruit. It doesn't really make sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like it makes her stronger, I guess. But like, does it really make her that much stronger? Like, I don't know. So, um, yeah, I'm just gonna keep her here. She's kind of hot though. Okay, Vista. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of forgot about this character. Vista is a character that was in the show in Marineford. I had to think for a second about where he was. We're gonna honestly just kind of go over him really quick. He has both hockeys. Yeah, pretty basic. Um, he's really good at swordsman. It seems so. Interesting. Um, both hockeys, pretty basic. Purple Hills automatic S tier. So, but I'm not gonna put him very high because we don't know much about him. Probably put him like around here. Like I think he would not be a very good matchup with Magellan. Well, maybe I don't know. Swordsman can go through literally anything. It's stupid. That's ridiculous. All right, Weevil's going in the Haunted tier. We don't know anything about him outside that he's strong. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience to actually think about that. Okay, Whitebeard old. Whitebeard old is very interesting. Whitebeard old definitely wasn't in the debatable tier. You have to admit that. Debatable, not even debatable. It's not debatable. He was not the most powerful character in in the show at the time in Greenford. Just wasn't. I got some water. Okay. He let's see. He could probably still be Akainu in his old age, just barely. But that's a very big step down from where I think he is in his prime. In my opinion, in his prime, he is probably the strongest character in the show. I think he is one of the few characters that could probably take on two admirals at the same time, which is crazy. I don't think many characters can do that. I don't think honestly any of these characters can do that. Maybe Shanks if he is like insanely if he uses like a named ability out of nowhere and deletes one from existence, he could probably beat the other one. But that's not important. I don't know. I'm just making. I think he, like, I'd say probably around here. Like, I think Whitebeard is just insane. I think he was stronger than Roger. Insane Conquerors hockey. He's huge, super strong. Blah 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 blah. So I think he, don't really pay attention to this. This is kind of a mess. Like I half did it, half didn't. But Rox is probably the actual most powerful character in the show. I think he's actually kind of insane in terms of the hype. I think this guy's hype. Look at his literal name, Rox de Zebek. Like Zebek is like the coolest name, like last name ever. Rox is like the most hardcore name ever. Like probably the most powerful Conquerors hockey in existence. Like, what do we actually know about him? Oh, redirected from rocks. So I think he is. Yeah, we just don't know much about him. We know he's really strong. So I think, yeah, it took both him and Garb to beat him. So like, just showed um that this is interesting. See, like Kaido acknowledged him as like insane. So it's just crazy. He was he is definitely one of the most powerful characters. Definitely one of the most powerful characters in the show. Um, I think, in my opinion, most powerful character to exist. Probably was a swordsman too. All right, Yamato's a weird one. Like before Green Bull, I would say she's stronger than Green Bull, but after Green Bull, I would say she's an idiot. No, I'm not saying he. Um, Yeah, I just I think she's kind of stupid. She doesn't have the awakening form of devil fruit. She has pretty strong conqueror's haki, but it's very raw. She hasn't infused it. She doesn't have like crazy, armament haki or observation haki in my opinion, from what I remember. Could she be Katakuri? I don't know. I think she could probably like this is very close, but like that shows how much potential she has. It shows how broken Katakuri is. Like, yeah. All right, Yasop. He's going in the hunt here. I don't know any guy anything about him. All right, a fun one. Zoro's gonna go in this tier. Reason being is he is a swordsman. Okay, if he was the same exact power but he wasn't a swordsman, he would go in this tier. I think he is very powerful. The reason being, he beat King very decisively. Once he figured out how to actually cut King or how to beat King, he beat him. He wasn't like if it wasn't for his like body literally falling apart because of how insanely strained it was because of the fight with Kaido and it being ill and like being tired. Zoro, like fresh, both of them. Zoro literally just clears King without a sweat. Almost. Like Zoro is really strong, especially with his new sword, particularly. So I'm going to put Zoro in this tier. I don't think he probably beats many of these characters. Could beat some of these characters like Old Rayleigh and Old Garb. Maybe not even Old Rayleigh because Old Rayleigh's really smart. Old Garb still has insane armament hockey and Conqueror's hockey. So like honestly, Old Garb still is really strong. He probably needs a boost. I think he's probably more strong than Rayleigh. I think he probably is like around. I'm not gonna like that. I think Old Garb is still really strong. But yeah, that's the tier list. If you skip to the end of this video, you're very silly sausage because you probably skipped to the end of the other video and you had to do it twice just to see the full tier list, silly sausage. Okay, well that's the end of the video.